In the race for U.S. Senate, Lingle won by a landslide to earn the Republican nomination. She faces Democrat Mazie Hirono in the general election. It's a rematch of the 2002 election when Lingle defeated Hirono in the governor's race. And former Governor Lingle joins us this morning to talk about her win and how she's preparing for the November general election. Good morning.
Good morning.
Great to see you.
Good to be here.
Thanks for joining us this morning.
Sure.
So obviously you won that election way back when. And what are you doing now differently from that election, looking forward to this election?
Well, I'm going to be traveling around the state doing debates and forums during these next 86 days, talking with the people here at home about what's happened to our country and how it can affect us. This is very important because Congress, through their dereliction of duty, have created this situation where in January there will be massive tax increases and there will be massive spending cuts, including $50 billion to the defense budget. And that's going to have a huge impact on us here at home. So it's very important that the next United States Senator be focused on making sure that this fiscal cliff doesn't negatively impact us here at home. But I also want to go up there and get a new subcommittee on tourism created. I think this has been an oversight for a long time. So I'm excited about this race and being able to talk with people about my ideas.
Speaking of taxes, a lot of people just gripe about how the high-income folks, you know, the rich people make lots of money and they've got the biggest tax break. So what can you do if elected to make things more fair?
Well, the challenge here at home is that so many of our businesses report their income as personal income. So when they talk about people of a certain income level, they're really talking about the small businesses here in Hawaii. So I think it's important that we understand who's being taxed. And for us, it would be devastating to the economy to have these small businesses all of a sudden get a huge tax increase. So I think what's important to keep in mind is that we didn't get into this situation overnight. We won't get out overnight, but we have to get focused, and we have to do three things. We have to increase revenue by having a tax code that is fair. Right now, we have a 14,000-page tax law that has so many loopholes that Congress has voted for through the years. We need to get rid of all those special treatments and have, again, a tax code that's just fair for everybody. But also, we need to reduce our spending over time. We're spending more money than we take in, and we need growth policies. Our business people are struggling here at home. They need to have some relief from all this overregulation by the government.
One thing that Mazie Hirono continues to bring up is the furlough Fridays. And some of the parents out there are saying that, you know, when we were in Governor Lingle's office, she just didn't talk to us. So why didn't you talk to them, and is there anything that you would have done differently from that decision?
Well, I think it's important to note, first of all, that no governor can order furloughs of school teachers. It's not allowed under Hawaii law, but the Department of Education made that decision because we had to reduce spending. And had I not reduced spending after the '08 global financial collapse, we would be in the situation California is in today. So I made tough decisions, and they weren't decisions that Mazie Hirono was here to help with. She's been absent from our state now for 6 years, hasn't helped us through the difficult period, and she has no experience at making tough decisions.
But Governor, what can you say to those parents who are
I'm trying to finish.
What can you say to those parents who were camped out in your office?
That's what I was trying to get to. I met with the parents on 2 different occasions to talk about the challenges that we faced. When the Department of Education decided to use a school day for a furlough, I thought it was a terrible decision, and that's why I worked with the legislature to identify funding to put an end to it. So I think the parents just felt maybe they should have had more attention, but I met with them on 2 separate occasions prior to the campout in my office.
One interesting thing that we're hearing is that you'll vote for Ben Cayetano for mayor. Why is that?
Well, I'm concerned about the rail project as it's configured. It would put Hawaii, the entire state, in a very bad financial situation. People in our state right now are struggling to survive. Taxes have gone up, electricity has gone up, gasoline has gone up, and this is going to be one more burden that the people just can't take. So my idea is to have a transit system that we can afford and that fits with our environment. This project, as it's planned, is not in our interest, and I think Governor Cayetano has identified that for the public. So people are going to have a clear choice in the Senate race and a clear choice in the mayor's race.
Well, it's certainly going to be exciting in November, and we really appreciate you coming here this morning to talk to us.
Thank you very much, Mahelani.
Thank you so much, Governor. And tomorrow morning, Democratic nominee Mazie Hirono joins us in studio, and the interview starts at 6:35 in the morning. And to see this interview again with Linda Lingle, you can head to the top video section of our website, KITV.com. It is 6:41. We'll be right back.